YouTube, what is going on? Beautiful, gorgeous guardians of the internet. It is Mesa Sean, and we are back at it with some Destiny. And this gameplay in the background's my best game I've had yet, a 2.67 KDR, which for Shawnee playing solo on Control almost never happens. And I've been just really grinding it out in PvP and finally putting up some serious numbers. I got my gun skill down somewhat. Still learning it. I'm still not as good as you beasts out there. But I want to go over with you a way to grind through the abilities for your second subclass without actually having to grind through it using the subclass. Like for me, I'm doing the Hunter right now, but I don't want to switch to Blade Dancer, lose all my abilities, have to unlock all these new abilities. Here's a kind of, I mean, it's common sense, but stupid me didn't know it until a friend pointed it out from my Call of Duty Ghost clan, which I'm not in anymore because I got kicked because I can't play that game anymore. But he pointed it out to me, and it's pretty easy, where you're going to use your main subclass that you're using. Like for me, the primary, it's the gunslinger, and I'm going to grind through some bounties and some challenges and stuff, and then use that in the tower. You'll see it in a couple minutes here, where we're going to use that to unlock things in Blade Dancer without actually having to grind through it using the Blade Dancer. Does that make sense? I hope so. We're also going to use this technique to unlock abilities within armor that has abilities like the blue and the uncommon ones and whatever, legendary, and also guns that are green, blue, legendary, yada yada, where you don't actually have to grind through them. Once you do this process, it should unlock a whole bunch of those for you. Now, I want to do that for two reasons. Okay, it's like for me right here, I'm using my AR3, Sidonia. I have everything unlocked. I don't need to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and equip the Shinjin, which I finally got, but I'm not digging it right now because I don't like the sight. It's got low impact and it's got way too high of a fire rate. But I think if I unlock all the abilities on that gun, I'm going to like it much more. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this little trick here where I'm going to equip that particular gun, do this little trick by going to the tower, cashing in the bounties as Blade Dancer, and then see what things I unlock with regards to that gun as well as other pieces of armor. So let's jump into it. A quick point I just want to make across because we're not going to do it here. When you dismantle blue, green, purple weapons, you cash them in as weapon parts. You get more for those weapon parts if they have all the abilities decked out, okay? Now, let's just make an example here. Let's say my Shinjin and Sidonia AR3 were fully decked out. I grinded through them. They have all the abilities. I want to keep those. But I want to sell something down the road for weapon parts. You get more currency for those weapon parts if that weapon's fully decked out. So let's say in this particular case, I have a blue pulse rifle. I'll just make it up, right? And it has none of the abilities unlocked because I never use it. When we do this trick here, or whatever you want to call it, I will arm that gun when I go to the tower and do this upgrade, and then some of the abilities on that gun will all unlock, so then when I go to sell it for parts, it's worth more. I hope that makes sense, and I always say that afterwards because I know I talk fast and I ramble, but you could just hit back on your YouTube player. Alright, I'm going to try to do this ad hoc because I recorded it and the audio came out all distorted, so I'm going to try to go through this again. So here's my class, and I'm going into bounties, and I've got 2 bounties that I completed. Just for argument's sake, this would work a lot better, this little trick, if you have way more bounties set up. So when we go into my class here, Sidonia AR3, I've got everything unlocked. I don't want to do anything, but if I say I arm this blue gun, which I haven't used much, if I do this trick, some of these will all unlock for me, okay? But I want to use the Shinjin because I'm not digging it right now, and I want to see if I'm going to like it better with its upgrades, because it's got a couple things with like accuracy to the knee, and then also there's another sight I want to try out, and obviously take more damage. So I want to upgrade that using this little trick, whatever you want to call it here. And also, let's take a look at armor. I've got a bunch of blue and green things, so this trick's going to work for this. See, this helmet's all decked out, and I believe this one, that's decked out. And then the gauntlet, I think, yep, I decked that one out too, but I'm trying to find one that's got something where I could apply this to. So, yeah, here we go. All right, so this one right here, this piece of chest armor has nothing that I haven't been able to unlock just yet. So we're going to see, when we do this little trick here, what unlocks in all these pieces of armor. And let's see, where am I going to go next in here, Sean? Alright, so you got to make sure you're equipping these things before you do this. So I have the Shinjin equipped, and I'm going to equip this piece of armor that I want to. Now, I just dismantled that for what's called sapphire wire. That's used also in a lot of upgrading to your other pieces of armor. Like if the helmet's got upgrades, I could use sapphire wire to upgrade it. So now to do this, we want to take out a gunslinger. Now gunslinger, this is where I've made it so far in terms of my abilities. But we want to do switch over to Blade Dancer, Then you're going to turn in your bounties, because you can see, look, I barely have anything unlocked here. So we're going to go in, turn in just these 2 bounties, and back out, and then take a look and see what we unlocked. And here we go. We got a whole bunch of unlocks. So first, with regards to abilities, nice. I got that one unlocked, and I'm working on those 2 other ones, which were, I believe, empty before. Shinjin, what do we got? We got almost everything. I got a new sight for it. Very, very cool. Take it to knee. I need more glimmer, but I can upgrade the damage at least. Good, because I felt like I wasn't downing people. I armed the sniper rifle because maybe I want to use it. I don't know. Or if not, it's going to be decked out and worth more parts if I want to sell it for weapon parts. See, my copperhead is already fully decked out. That's why I didn't arm it. Now, for that one piece of chest armor we could see here, yep, we got a couple of upgrades here, but I can't do it because it needs glimmer or sapphire wire, which I don't have right now. But they are unlocked because of what we just did. So, pretty cool little trick here that a friend showed me. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go back right into the gameplay right now. Sorry about that overdub. Hopefully it came out okay. You know, I was sitting on the floor with my MacBook Pro sitting on top of my coffee table with my little Jack Russell Terrier laying right next to me. It's the only time at night when he's most relaxed because he is a rescue and extremely anxious, but I had the blue snowball mic sitting in front of me, and stupid me forgot to hit blue snowball on iMovie. I chose the in microphone on the MacBook, so it came out like complete doggy doo-doo. So that's it for me, guys. Hopefully you found this helpful. I mean, it was news to me, but it just seems like common sense. But I'm going to keep doing this over and over and not really grind through Blade Dancer. I'm going to actually just try to do all those upgrades by doing the bounties and then unlock Blade Dancer when I'm further along with having those abilities. And you know what? I'm going to do the same trick or whatever you want to call it, strategy, with all my other classes, because I'm sure you guys can do it too with your warlocks and your hunters. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me that like, and wait, I forgot to say it. If you see fit, drop me that like. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean, and follow my stream. I'm streaming every day now, and I know I stream at really weird times, but twitch.tv/Mesa Sean, and that's it for me, guys. You know what? I'm gonna let the game play out because this is my best game I've ever played, and I want you guys to see it. So I'm gonna cut the music and cut my babbling, and just enjoy it if you want to watch some of me actually trying to go beast. And Sean, just hit. Wait, hold on. Space bar is right here. Bye.
Zone A's captured. It's yours. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. Your strategy is working. Maintain control. Zone B lost. Enemy captured Zone B. You neutralized Zone B. You captured Zone B. Heavy ammo inbound. Zone B lost. Heavy ammo available. Enemy captured Zone B. You neutralized Zone B. You captured Zone B. Haha, the Crucible's no place for mercy. Zone C neutralized. Single victory doesn't win a war, but it's a start. Good work.